Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah, amma ba'd, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. This is a video for some special brothers and sisters. I'm talking about those of you who are, inshallah, planning to get married this summer. Or your marriage is coming up very soon, or you're planning to get married, okay? Why is it a special video for you guys? Because myself and the rest of my team, we have a wedding gift for you. And this is actually a pretty amazing gift, alhamdulillah. I have my debit card with me right now. And this is not the kind of gift I'm talking about. Not the kind of materialistic gift that money can buy. No. So I'm going to put this away. So I know some sisters were getting excited, thinking, diamonds, gold, jewelry. Brothers were thinking they're going to get some Gucci shoes. But it's not that kind of a gift. But it's deeper than that. Brothers and sisters, it's a gift that's going to teach you, inshallah ta'ala, how to ensure that you have an amazing marriage, inshallah. And you guys stay together with love, peace and mercy in this life all the way until the next life in paradise. Brothers and sisters, I'm going to teach you, inshallah ta'ala, how to perfect your wedding night, your wedding ceremony, which is going to be the foundation for your marriage. And I'm going to do this for you all as a gift from myself and the rest of the team. Let me explain to you in a little bit more detail exactly what I'm proposing. You see, brothers and sisters, anything that you embark upon, that you want to build, is always built upon a foundation. A house is built upon a foundation. A car is built upon a foundation. Everything, even a marriage, is built upon a foundation. If the foundation is weak, then anything that you build on top of that foundation is going to be weak as well. But if the foundation is strong, then whatever you grow upon it is going to be solid. Brothers and sisters, what is the foundation of a healthy relationship? It is knowledge. Quranic and prophetic knowledge of a marriage and a wedding. That is the foundation upon which your marriage and your relationship is going to be healthy. Remember, as Imam al-Bukhari rahimahullah mentioned in his Sahih, that knowledge precedes every action. When you try to do an action without knowledge, then that action is going to be destroyed. It's going to crumble. Now you're embarking upon a pretty big action. That's the action of getting married. How is it that we don't take out the time to learn? What is Allah, who created you and I, what has He said about what makes a marriage work? What has the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who came, what has he taught us about how to make a marriage work? I mean, Abu Dharr al-Ghifari radiyallahu anhu, when the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam died, he mentioned that there was not a single bird that flapped its wings in the sky except that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught us about it. Salman al-Farisi radiyallahu anhu mentioned that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he was asked, did your Prophet teach you everything? He said everything. Not only did he teach us everything in terms of what's good for us and what's harmful for us, he even taught us how to use the toilet. He taught us what direction to face when we use the toilet. He taught us how many stones that we should use when we wash ourselves in the toilet, which of course is modern day version of toilet paper. The point I'm making is that if the Prophet ﷺ taught us how to clean ourselves in the toilet, which direction to face, if he taught us about the birds that flap their wings in the sky, then how can it be that the Prophet ﷺ hasn't taught us about marriage? In fact, he's told us so much. Any book of fiqh that you study, there's a whole book called Kitab al-Nikah, the book of marriage. Volumes have been written on this, but we don't go out of our way to study. Brothers and sisters, we have a series of courses on our Muslim Survival Guide called The Game of Marriage. It's not one course. Within this one program, there's many courses. The first course that we put up was called Finding Bae, which is all about how to find the true love that you want to marry in the most correct Islamic way. Okay. Part 2, which we've released also, is called My Big Fat Muslim Wedding, which is all about the wedding ceremony. The before the wedding ceremony, the during the wedding ceremony, and after. This is so important, brothers and sisters, because this is going to be the first action that you take in terms of this marriage. If this first action is dodgy and it's against the pleasure of Allah and it's against what is from the religion of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then the rest of what you build upon this is going to be weak as well. Like I told you, the building is built upon a foundation. If the foundation is not strong, if the foundation is corrupted, the building is going to fall no matter how tall you build it, no matter how many years you spend building it. If you didn't build it right from the bottom, it's going to break. So your marriage, the first building block that you lay is going to be the wedding ceremony. That's the first building block. There is legislation connected to this. There is rules, there are advices, there are prohibitions, there are commands, there are sunnahs, recommended things, disliked things you guys need to know, right? So that's why we put this course out called My Big Fat Muslim Wedding. It deals with the issue of the mahar, the dowry. It deals with the issue of the wedding ring. Is it permissible? What kind of gifts should we give? How do we celebrate? When we celebrate, what can we do? What can we not do? I even go through personal experiences that I have, not just from my own life, but I've been dealing with people's marriage problems for how many years, right? So I've got so much experience based on not just my experience, but based on what I've dealt with people. So I'm going to be sharing with you my top 4, 5 most powerful, effective advices that's going to help keep your relationship, inshallah ta'ala, strong afterwards. And we discuss so much more. And then, of course, the all-important wedding night, which is something that a lot of people are very shy about, very concerned about, very anxious about, very confused about, right? Don't know how to do it, how to go about it, in the correct way that's in accordance to the sunnah. What are the du'as that you make? What are some advices? What are some manners? What are some etiquettes for intimacy between husband and wife from the prophetic tradition, from the Quran? What are some do's? What are some don'ts? Inshallah ta'ala, all that and so much more is going to be covered in just this one course called My Big Fat Muslim Wedding. And then, of course, inshallah ta'ala, if you decide to stay on the Muslim Survival Guide, what will happen is that we'll have more courses on this Game of Marriage series where we talk about actually what happens between husband and wife in the relationship, the rights, how to overcome arguments. That's the next stage. But this stage right now is absolutely free. That's your wedding gift. That's your wedding gift. If you go to the link below right now, all you do is leave your email address. We'll send you an email straight away, inshallah, showing you how you can gain instant access for absolutely free. You'll not just be able to access My Big Fat Muslim Wedding, but you can also access the previous wedding course that we have called Finding Faith, and all of the other courses that we have on the Muslim Survival Guide as well. There's so many other topics for you to dive into. Brothers and sisters, I really would urge you to take up this gift, this offer that we've given to you guys. The divorce rate here in the UK is 60%. That's including our Muslims, whether you're practicing or non-practicing. The reality is that our marriages are crumbling. Our marriages are being destroyed. Wallahi, it's so sad. I see this on a day-to-day basis. I don't want you to just become another statistic. I don't want you to just be another part of that 60%. We want to change the narrative. We want to have healthy relationships that make their way from this life all the way into the next. So inshallah ta'ala, this is my small gift, and inshallah, actually, it's not small. I mean, it's very big. Knowledge, like I told you, there's nothing more valuable than knowledge. The scholars would say, if you could put a price on knowledge, then it would be the most expensive thing. There would be nothing more valuable than knowledge, right? But inshallah, like we said, for you, it's absolutely free. And anyone whether you're getting married right now or not, or you just want to learn, just go click the link below. Everyone's got access to it, inshallah ta'ala. So hopefully I see you on the other side. Lots of love. Oh wait, I forgot. This offer is only available for the next 5 days. So you want to take your gift? You got 5 days to grab your gift. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.